hit the button.
Okay, the car ripped off.
Step 2, look both ways before crossing the street. Now that you saw what to do, this is what not to do.
We're about to go into the public safety building to interview an officer.
Come on in.
So our first question is, who are you and what are your credentials?
I am Jordan Atkins with Marshall University Police Department. I'm an officer, working on investigations and things like that, one day shift.
So what is Marshall doing about crosswalk safety?
What are we doing about crosswalk safety? I mean, we just encourage people to use crosswalks for one. 20th Street, of course, is a crosswalk. We encourage everybody to press the buttons. Press the button. If you press the buttons, the lights will go off and that will signal the cars to stop. If you're not pressing the buttons, sometimes those cars just don't pay attention. The key is pressing the button. It's that easy. You gotta walk 2 steps, press the button.
Exactly. So what are people currently doing wrong when they're crossing a crosswalk? Have you seen?
What are they doing wrong? I mean, jaywalking, like you said, jaywalking is one thing that's wrong. We encourage you to actually use a crosswalk. Stay in the white lanes. Press the button, wait for the red light, wait for your signal to go, and go.
So what would you recommend promoting crosswalk safety?
What would I recommend promoting crosswalk safety? I don't know, maybe social media. Just encourage other students to use crosswalks. Just encourage safety in that aspect. Maybe it seems like everybody's on social media, so
Yeah.
it's a good way.
And then how many steps does it take for like a crosswalk to be implemented? Do you have any like ideas on how many or like how that even works?
To get one implemented wherever you're like wanting to get it, you have to go in front of like city board, I think, like that. It takes a little bit of time, things like that. You got to go before them, and they'll do like a whole study and find out if it should be implemented, where it should be implemented at.
And is there any way like we could do anything to help speed that process up, or is it just like a long process?
Yeah, it's a fairly long process. I don't know if there's anything really to speed those up. Like I said, they have to do a study a lot of times, so they just have, it's patience. Patience is key type thing.
Yeah, well that's really it.
Yeah.
I think
Loud enough, you'll always sound precocious.
Please don't hit me.
In 2022, 1,768 pedestrians died on a road or intersection where a crosswalk was not provided. Another 1,451 pedestrians were killed on roads where there was a crosswalk, but it wasn't being used correctly. Lastly, over 500 pedestrians died while crossing a crosswalk in 2022. Here's some risks to look out for. Pedestrians younger than 16 and older than 45 are the most at risk for being hit. The most dangerous time of the day for a pedestrian to be on the road is between 8 p.m. and 4 a.m., and it's worse on the weekends.
Have you had any poor experiences at the crosswalks here at Marshall University?
Actually, yeah, like a month ago, we were getting ready to go to Pensacola for our conference tournament, and I was going to get food after practice, and I was by the crosswalks over here by the rec. And I saw some orange hair girl, and she went down my like, I'm being serious. She's like, yeah.
What about you, sir?
I have not, but I'm terrified to cross that street, just because as a runner, I don't want to get hit by a car.
That's great. So how many times, if ever, on a daily basis do you jaywalk?
Honestly, probably like twice a day, if you want me to be honest.
What about you, sir?
I would agree. I'd have to say like 2 to 3 times.
Excuse me, sir. We're doing an interview about crosswalk safety. Do you mind just sharing some experiences you may have?
Yeah, sure. Crosswalk safety?
Yeah.
Well, where I live, like right next to campus, next to the Corbly building, and they're working on all 4 of the little corners of the intersection. So there's no crosswalks to even use. I have to try and play a real life game of Frogger just to get across the street, worried that I'm gonna get hit and lose all my coins, losing my lives. And it's just really unfortunate and scary, and I have to have help crossing the street.
I'm sorry you have to go through that. That must be really scary.
It is. I cry about it a lot.
Thank you for sharing your experience. Have a great day.
Come on, let's go up there to the Dawn Moratorium. Now, where do you go? Do you go left? Do you go right? Do you make a right? We've officially made it to the Dawn Moratorium.
So what do you think you've learned in our group project?
Well, I learned how to work in a group. I know before I was really bad with group projects, but this has taught me a lot. What about you?
I think I learned how to effectively manage my time, getting through group projects and meeting with our group outside of class. Hey guys, what did you all learn in our group project?
I learned to be more creative and not let people hold me back. Oh.
I learned how to avoid groupthink.
I learned how to use a crosswalk properly.
And what about you?
I learned jaywalking is cool.